The city skyline glows beyond the river, neon reflecting on slow-moving water. It's just before sunrise. A young man, Elliot Shaw, mid-20s, hoodie, backpack slung, walks alone on the pedestrian path of the Jefferson Street Bridge. He pauses halfway, clutching the cold railing. Down below, headlights sweep the highway. Hunched against the wind, Elliot closes his eyes, the weight of despair pressing on his chest. At the other end of the bridge, a cyclist, middle-aged, bright reflective vest, cheerful but tired, pedals into view. Every morning, Mrs. Anna Morales bikes across the bridge to her early hospital shift. This morning, she spots Elliot's silhouette, oddly still. She slows, coasting closer, debating whether to say something. She sees the hesitation in his stance, the way his hands grip the rail. Anna stops her bike a few feet away, putting one foot on the pavement. "Anna, you okay, son? Cold night to be out here alone." Elliot glances back, startled, reluctant to answer. He mutters, "Just wanted some air." Anna doesn't press. She looks out over the river with him. "Anna, beautiful view, isn't it? My husband always said the city's best from up here. Mind if I stand with you a minute?" There's silence, heavy but not hostile. Finally, Elliot shrugs. Anna rests her bike against the railing. They stand together, listening to the water and the quiet hum of waking city life. Anna tells him, "I pass this way every day, rain or shine. People think nobody's watching, but trust me, someone always is." After a pause, as Elliot stares at the water, Anna quietly reaches into her bag, offers a protein bar. "Anna, you look like you could use something. My son forgets breakfast too." Elliot eventually accepts. His hands tremble as he unwraps it. Anna begins to talk, softly, calmly, about why she rides her bike every day, about her late husband, her work at the hospital. No grand lessons, just fragments of daily life. She asks nothing of Elliot, no questions about what brought him there, only presence. Over the next 20 minutes, the sky edges pink. Elliot finally clears his throat. "Elliot, I lost my job. Haven't told my family. Feels like everything's heavier than me." Anna gives a gentle nod. "Anna, sometimes all you need is to make it to sunrise. You can always call someone, even a stranger on a bridge." They stand in silence again. Sirens wail in the distance, fading quickly. Anna tells Elliot about the first time she crossed this bridge after her husband's death, how the wind nearly knocked her off her feet. But the routine saved her. She looks him in the eye. "Anna, today's the day you hear from someone who's been there. You're not alone out here." Elliot blinks away tears. "Elliot, thanks for stopping. I wasn't sure anybody would." She smiles. "People notice more than you think." The sun finally breaks over the water. Anna checks her watch. "Anna, I have to get to work, but I'll be back this way tomorrow and the next day. You'll be okay?" Elliot looks at the city, then at her. "Elliot, yeah, think I will." Anna gets on her bike, rides off. Elliot stands a little straighter, breathes a little easier. Next morning, Elliot returns, a little nervous, but different. Anna waves from her bike, and he waves back. Small connections, words, gestures, even just a presence, can pull someone back from the edge. On this bridge, a stranger's kindness became a lifeline, not just for one, but for two. Call to action. If you or someone you know is struggling, remember, even the smallest conversation, a simple moment of kindness, can change a life. Reach out, listen. You never know who's crossing the same bridge. This is a fictional story inspired by true acts of empathy and ordinary heroism. Over the following days, the bridge becomes a silent meeting point for Elliot and Anna. Neither plans it, but every sunrise finds them exchanging a nod or a quiet word. Anna's presence weaves a subtle safety net. Elliot's eyes are less shadowed, his shoulders drawn a little less tight. Occasionally, Anna brings him a thermos of coffee and insists he take it with a smile. Elliot, moved by the simple gesture, starts waiting with a cup to offer back. A routine, as gentle and steady as the river below, forms between them. As weekdays pass, Elliot grows more comfortable sharing bits of his story. He talks about losing his job at a publishing house during layoffs, the growing gap between him and his family, the sleepless nights spent walking the city, trying to untangle his failures. Anna listens without judgment. At times, she offers small advice. At others, just a steady silence. She tells him about her own rough years after her husband's passing, how friends faded away, and life felt unbearably empty until she started biking again. One bridge, 1 mile, one morning at a time. One morning, Anna introduces Elliot to 2 co-workers she often passes on her ride, nurses at the hospital. They greet him respectfully, inviting him to join their Saturday community breakfast downtown. Hesitant but buoyed by Anna's encouragement, Elliot agrees. At breakfast, among laughter and coffee, Elliot realizes he isn't invisible. Human connection finds him in shared food, borrowed stories, and simple acts of being seen. The days are lighter now. Elliot begins volunteering, using his experience to help organize a neighborhood book exchange. Anna visits when she can, dropping off worn novels and encouraging her patients' families to read together. The bridge takes on new meaning, a place not just for endings, but beginnings. Elliot marks each sunrise with quiet gratitude. Months later, Elliot stands on the bridge watching dawn color the sky. He sees a young woman, eyes downcast, standing exactly where he'd once gripped the railing. He quietly approaches and asks, "Are you all right?" The woman nods, doesn't speak, but Elliot stays, just as Anna did for him. They share the sunrise in silence. When Anna pedals up, she waves and stops beside them, offering kindness to yet another soul. Their presence, together, turns the bridge into a symbol of silent support. Every bridge stands as a promise. Even in our darkest hours, we're never truly alone. Anna and Elliot's story reminds us that a single act of attention, even a wordless one, can draw someone back from the edge. And, given time and care, those ripples of kindness move quietly through the city, saving lives we may never even know. If this story touched you, consider reaching out to someone today. Even a brief sunrise shared with a stranger can change everything.